Lundy, the video that you shared is just more confirmation of what highly educated black women are already well aware of. That black women are obtaining advanced degrees at a rate that is disproportionately higher than black men. From the looks of things, black men will not be catching up anytime soon, unfortunately. I was aware of this when I was in college. There were very few black men on my college campus, and many of those who attended did not stay to complete the requirements for their degrees. However, there were many non-black men there, more men than women, as a matter of fact. The lack of black men getting advanced degrees does not have to translate to lack of mate for the black female with an advanced degree. Not at all. Black women on college campuses should first and foremost stay focused on getting their educations, of course. But because so many of us find or meet our spouses in college, it is good for black women to keep their romantic options open. Don't close the door, because Cupid could shoot that bow in a man from a different racial background. When sisters look around and do not see quality or interested black men, that should be no cause for alarm. Black women, in my opinion, should not be overlooking good, viable, decent, attractive, well-educated men from other backgrounds. It's simply ludicrous. Even if black men had more of a showing on college and university campuses, black women should not be conditioning themselves to believe that black men are the only suitable mates for them. What boggles my mind is why so many black women are still hesitant to date outside of the black race. My heart bleeds for sisters who limit themselves in matters of romance because of the pitiful pool of educated black men to choose from. There are more important qualities that I think one should be looking for in a mate that should far outweigh race. Qualities like compatibility and loyalty and character, integrity and compassion, intellect and generosity, being on the same spiritual plane and having similar goals. All of those things should supersede race and have a higher premium than race, I think. I think when black women limit themselves to looking for potential mates based simply on matters of a shared racial background, they are possibly, and I'm sure oftentimes, overlooking someone who is far more worthy of them. If a black woman has a preference solely for black men, and I know quite a few black women who are just in it to win a black man. They are just completely committed to black men no matter what. But if a black woman is this committed to black men or has a preference only for black men, then, by all means, pursue a black man. But it would not hurt, I don't think, to ask why they only want a black man. Is it because black women falsely assume that if they are with a non-black man, there will be too much of a cultural divide or conflict will arise born out of, cultural differences? If that's the case, I think it's a non-issue for the modern woman anyway, especially a woman who's well educated, because in college you're going to develop appreciation for other cultures and different points of views. So cultural appreciation and cultural ties do not have to be lost because your mate does not share them. Any reasonable human being can develop an appreciation for another's culture. I think that's the issue here. I think that's why so many black women are afraid to be with men who are not black. I think black women are afraid of the cultural divide that they feel that they could potentially encounter. I say to sisters, throw caution to the wind and do not be afraid to date across the rainbow. So many men from all walks of life and different races and ethnicities and colors of the rainbow, they're attracted to black women because we're so beautiful, and they are completely capable of fulfilling the emotional needs and romantic dreams of black women. Throw caution to the wind, sisters, and be bold when it comes to expanding your dating options. We are only alone if we choose to be. I believe that. The figures are saying, 70% of black women are without a mate, 70% of black women are alone, or if you have an advanced degree, then it's not uncommon for you to not be married when you're 40, 41. I think this video that you shared, Lundy, said 45. But we don't have to be alone. Like I said, we are only alone if we choose to be. Expand your dating options. Give those non-black men a chance. I promise you, you're going to be happy.